Hello everyone. So I got a little bit of a late start here, but I hope everyone is good. Had a little bit of a technical issue to take care of with some microphone stuff, but we are all good to go. So I hope you are good. Welcome to this week's Tuesday Night Draw stream with me, Gollum Wolf, or Tim. Either one's fine. So we are gonna do some. We're gonna draw some penguin this week. This was recommended by a good friend of mine who was also a regular viewer of the show. So we're gonna. And I thought that sounded like a good idea, so we're gonna go ahead and give that a shot. Now, I know there's nobody in yet, or I don't know how many people are watching at the moment, but something I want to throw in there and just let you guys know something we're going to be doing a little bit going forward, or something I'd like to try going forward. If you're interested in picking characters to draw on this stream, what I'm going to do is on my Ko-Fi or Coffee page, the link's on the screen. If you're on YouTube, it's the pinned comments. If you're on Twitch, it's somewhere in there. If you donate $5 or more, that will let you pick a character in the note, and I will add them to the list of characters to draw, and I will draw them in the order in which they come in. So if that's something you're interested in, that's a way you can help me out and, hopefully see me draw a character that you're interested in. So just something I'm throwing out there, and I'll probably mention it, I'm sure, a few times throughout the stream just because it's something new I'm trying. But anyway, hope everybody is good. Let me get this camera pointed the right direction here. Bear with me. For some reason it is. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Now we can see everything. All right. So, without further ado, we're going to draw the penguin, and let's see how it goes. So I'm thinking I'm just probably going to do like a head and shoulder shot, because I think that'll be kind of fun. Because the fun of the penguin is really his face. So. It's kind of got this larger-than-life persona. I'm going to start off real loose, as usual. I think I'll have the monocle on this side. And then we'll have him kind of sneering a bit. He's got a big old kind of beak of a nose, hence the name. Hold on, let me see something here. There we go. I think that looks a little bit better. Cool. Let's see. He's got to have his top hat, but I don't know. I kind of picture him having the top hat kind of sideways. To have kind of the old school style cigarette thing with the holder and the And because he is such a unique, or kind of a, let's see, Penguin, hey Jake, yes. Melissa, hey, yes. We're doing the Penguin today. Melissa was the one that suggested it. And I thought it was a lot of fun. I thought it was a fun suggestion, so decided to go with it. Yeah, so Jake, Melissa, I don't know if you guys were here a moment ago when I was explaining it. So going forward, if you are interested in throwing any ideas in the queue for characters to draw, you can go to my Ko-fi page, which is pinned in the pinned comment on YouTube. Otherwise, it's on my screen. For any $5 that's donated, if you donate $5, you get to pick the characters to add to the queue, and I will draw them in the order that they are received. So if that's something you're interested in, that's an option for you. But yeah, no, I thought this would be kind of a fun character because he's not your typical, good-looking character, for lack of a better term. He's a little more of a character, and those can be a lot of fun to draw. You can really exaggerate the features and. Yeah, no, sometimes, yeah, it's funny, like, I'll see people out in the street, or just outside, out in daily life, and, they have this really unique face, and I'm like, oh man, I want to draw that. And it's like, you can't just go up to somebody and say, hey man, you have a really fun face. I feel like they wouldn't appreciate that so much. So yeah, how you guys been doing though? Looking forward to seeing you guys soon. Yeah, I guess I could go up to somebody and say that, but I'm not sure how well that would go. Debating about giving him a scar like on his face, like they did in the HBO show, the Penguin show, which was really good. Yeah, dude, it's gonna be so good. Make this a bit longer. That way I can have the smoke not interfere with the hat. How about that? It's got to be him, yeah. Given a monocle. Yeah, he's living the fancy life. Let's see. He's gonna be kind of yeah, I want him to be kind of sinister looking. He's gonna have a big honking nose. It's kind of loosely based off of the Batman animated series, Penguin, and just kind of my own take on him, I guess. A little bit of the, what was his name, Burgess Meredith, the guy that played him in the old 60s Adam West show. And he always made that voice. Back when they were going all in on the camp. Let's see. We should have some sort of background here. Let's give him a... Oh yeah, there we go. He's sitting in one of his booths. At the Iceberg Lounge, here we go. And then back here we're gonna have the sign. I don't know if I want to write. Lettering is hard, guys. You know what, let's just put them in the booth. And then we'll have a kind of window back here, why not? This is just a background element, so it doesn't need to be anything super fancy, but kind of wanted to try to tell a bit of a little bit of a scene here. So he's sitting here looking very gross and disgusting. In the kind of like a booth seat at the Iceberg Lounge. Maybe the edges of the seat are a little bit worn out. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that, so let's go ahead and lighten that down a bit. Hey, thank you so much. Welcome in, welcome in. Glad you're liking it. I'm having fun with this one. He's very fun Very fun character to draw. He's like, I don't know, I'm kind of treating him like a less handsome Humphrey Bogart. I don't know. That's just kind of how I'm making sense of it in my head. Which is making it fun. Now, see, you better watch yourself here, see? You're gonna find yourself in all types of trouble. Okay. I'm just gonna lighten this up a bit. Like so. Is he really? Much less handsome. Hey, Mr. Thanks. Yeah. Although, oh, I'm not gonna lie though, man, Bogey playing the Penguin. I don't know. I wouldn't mind seeing that. I'd be curious. I'm sure they'd have to ugly him up a bit, but I'm sure they could do the job. Let's see. I'm going to do my best to keep this on camera, so hopefully it won't be a problem. I'm going to give him kind of a thick outline, which is something I like to do with characters. Just give them kind of a thicker outline. And then I can go in on the everywhere else kind of inside the outline and with little thinner lines and kind of go from there. I'm just going to assume he's probably got this hair implanted from one of those medical procedures or whatever. Oswald yeah, you're right. Oh, yeah. That'd be fun. I'd be down for that. Oh man, yeah. Like him as both for Bogart as Oswald. Man, get like I don't know, who would be a guy from that era to play Batman or something. I don't know. I keep thinking Gregory Peck, but he came out a bit later than Bogey. He wasn't really in Bogey's time, but I gotta think on that now. Who would be a fun Batman from that time, like from the 40s era of movies? I'm sure there's tons of them. Just a man's man. Jimmy Stewart. Hey, you can't go out there. It's dangerous in Gotham. Which way to Ireland? Jimmy Stewart. That's my amazing Jimmy Stewart impression, in case you're wondering. Errol Flynn. Oh yeah, you know. Actually, that's a good pick. Errol Flynn is Batman. Oh, you know, that's a good pick. I like that. Okay. Oh, John Wayne would be a good one too. Yeah, he'd be a very intimidating Batman, which would be awesome. Just because of how huge he is. But yeah, that'd be fun. I don't do a great. I gotta work on my John Wayne impression. All I can think of is now look here, Pilgrim. That's all I can really do. That's all I can really do with that. Ricky Ricardo. Now, Joker, you got some splaining to do. Now that I would love to see. Then Lucy could be Vicky Vale. I'd be down for that. Sorry, I'm just picturing Ricky Ricardo saying all these different Batman phrases. You got some splaining to do. I'm not wearing hockey pads. This is supposed to be one of those like fancy cigarette holders. Because the Penguin is a classy gentleman. In his mind, at least. Oh man, I really want to see that now. I am darkness. I'm not the greatest Ricky Ricardo. I gotta work on my Ricky Ricardo too. Let's see. Let's have kind of a. I have my limits when it comes to my Desi Arnaz impressions. You got some splaining to do. Stop making fun of me. That's right. Kent is the resident Lucille Ball expert here. He's going to know all the quotes. Stop making fun of my English. That's English. Oh man, that's a fun thought experiment. Now I'm going back and thinking of like old TV show characters or whatever and recasting them as Batman characters. Like Bob Newhart as Jim Gordon. I don't know, but I think you oh yeah, no, Al Borden. Yeah, Al Borland is Alfred. I've been watching a lot of Home Improvement lately. I don't know, that just kind of I don't think so, Batman. I don't think so, Batman. All the Batman's tools are manufactured by Binford. Oh yeah, I should make this one of those old couches that has the... Okay, yeah. Barbara Eden as Carr. Ooh. Well, Barbara Eden, you have my attention. I'm in. Yes, master. That's fun. I'm actually having a lot of fun with this one. But yeah, for those that tuned in a little bit later, I'm trying something a little bit new with my my Ko-fi page, or Ko-fi, however you want to pronounce it. So anybody that donates $5 or more gets to add a character to the queue to be drawn on future streams, and I will be drawing them in the order that I receive them, and it's a way to kind of help me out, but also, you know, if you guys have any characters you want to see, that's a way you can guarantee them. Barbara Eden's Catwoman. Okay, there you go. Yes. Yes, that would be awesome. Let's see. Barbara Eden as Catwoman would be great. Honestly, Lucille Ball being the redhead, I mean, she'd make a good Poison Ivy. Of course, they'd have to camp it up, which I don't think she'd have a problem with. But let's see. Let's see. I'm going to be filling that all in black anyway, so I'm not too worried about that. And we'll just kind of give a little, let's see. Give a little hint of some bricks here. I'm not going to make you sit and watch me draw a bunch of bricks, but I'm just going to give a little bit of an indication. Robin Williams, the Joker. Oh, he'd have been great. Well, actually, fun fact, had the Batman and Robin movie with George Clooney, had that been not so lambasted, Robin Williams was in talk to play the Joker in the next Batman, or not the Joker. He would have been. No, that's right. No, Robin Williams was in talk to play the Riddler at one point before it ended up going to Jim Carrey. I think that's what it was. Yeah, he was in talks to do that, but Jim Carrey at the time was kind of he was still kind of a newer, up and coming guy who had, he had a bunch of newer hits under his belt, so they decided to go with him instead, I think. But I know there was talks about him joining Christopher Nolan too in one of the Batman movies. I know. Well, he was a big fan of all that stuff, of superheroes and video games and all that. Could you imagine? That'd have been amazing. I mean, look, I know Batman Forever is not exactly the highlight of cinematic viewing, but I loved that movie as a kid, so it's got a special place in my heart. I always thought that, like Val Kilmer, if he had a better script to work with, I think he could have been a really good Batman. And Bruce Wayne, I just don't think the script really gave him a whole lot to deal with. Gave him a whole lot to work with. But yeah, Tommy Lee Jones, man, he went he went all in on the cheese. I think he must have fed off Jim Carrey because of how crazy they went with. Crazy, over the top they went with it. Thank you, Christina. Thank you. I'm going to try to keep this relatively straightforward. I don't want to draw every brick, but I thought it'd be kind of fun to throw a little bit of texture in there just to kind of make these bricks look a little rugged, make this place look a little bit run down. So it's not exactly the, it's not exactly the top of the line kind of place. The Penguin's clearly happy with it. I don't know what this is supposed to be, but we're just gonna go with it. It's a sketch, right? So that's what matters. All right. I'll shore up the, there we go, scowl. His eyebrow is going to be covered by the monocle. But I do want to thicken that line up a bit. Thicken up some lines here, get some line weights going. Get this big honker of a nose. I want to make sure to make that look huge. Donna Douglas, Ellie Mae Clampett on the Beverly Hills is Harley Quinn. You know, you got me with that one, Ken. I'm going to have to look that one up. Ellie Mae Clampett on my Beverly Hillbillies knowledge is a bit limited, so you'll have to forgive me on that one. But I will trust your word for it. You're pretty good at that stuff, so I will trust you in that. So a lot of his suit is going to be black, so we'll just come in with the big, let's see. You know what? Forget that. Let's... Filling in the black shapes. Large black shapes. Yeah, I don't think so, Batman. I mean, they could have done it. Technically, Batman did exist before most of those actors were famous. Outside of, like, Humphrey Bogart. I mean, he was obviously alive before Batman, but Batman was definitely popular by then. Came out in '39, so he's pretty well established by then. When in doubt, big brush. Yeah, no, it's cool. I got page 3 done on my for my comic book. I was able to get that done today, which was awesome. So on to page 4. Gonna be starting that soon. I got to do a little bit of figuring out here because I had a plan on how I wanted to do a couple pages, and based on the way things are going, it's going to take a little bit of fiddling to make that plan work. So I got to do a little bit of thinking on that. So we'll see, but that's part of that's just part of the process. A little bit of troubleshooting here and there. So I hope everyone out there is having a good Tuesday evening, a good week so far. I mean, I know it's only Tuesday, so far might not be a lot, but still. How's that music volume, by the way? Is that too loud, too quiet, obnoxious? Should I just get rid of it? Let me know. I guess I could do all this with the Copics, fill in all those large black areas, but oh well. Oh look, I didn't. Let's see. Kind of like the idea of this band here being white. Let's see how we doing on time here. Oh, we're not even an hour in. Oh, I got plenty of time. Okay. Excuse me. I don't know. I don't know if this will be too cheesy or not, but part of me is kind of thinking about putting some red here in the band of the hat, and then some red on his tie. I don't know if that'd be too corny or not. Oh, look, we got a bot. Woo! Bye-bye, Mr. Bot. Cool. Woot. Well, that's exciting. I'm perfectly capable of not getting viewers on my own. I don't need to pay somebody else to help me with that. Oh, okay. I gotta admit, I'm feeling a lot better about this one than some of my previous ones. So this is kind of fun. This is quite fun. Quite fun. But yeah, man, I gotta tell you, that Colin Farrell Penguin show was just incredible. If you haven't seen it, man, anybody out there watching this hasn't seen it, and they're fans of just old school mafia, mob type shows, you owe it to yourself. That show has no right to be as good as it is. That's a load of black. Okay, let's see. Do a halo effect here so I can keep that line. Anyway, yeah, that Penguin show, just the voice he used and everything, I just love it. They all had that real thick kind of New York accent, like, what are you talking about, eh, boss? Like, what do you want? All that kind of stuff. That's so good. You keep that up, I'm gonna throw you through the window, you understand me? And I was a big fan of, like, The Godfather and The Goodfellas and all that kind of mob movie stuff. That show was right up my alley. Like I said, way better than it had any right to be. When in doubt, use a bigger brush. I have kind of an idea that I might try with this. As far as the coloring goes, this might fail miserably, but it might not. What if I color him completely in gray tones, and then I can use more muted colors on the background to kind of really give it that feeling of like being in a like a nightclub or something. Tell you what, unlike a lot of my previous ones, I think I'm gonna start with the background. I think I can do something kind of interesting there. So let me get my markers out. Kind of thinking like a pale blue color. We'll just use this as my test page here. Let's see, what does this look like? Yeah, it's way too bright. Let's see. You like the music? Oh, good. Thank you. Good, good, good. Ooh, okay. Here we go. I've been drawing pages all day, so I'd like to think that my creative juices are flowing. I want to play a little outside the box here, so hopefully this turns out cool. Yeah, I've learned the key with making markers work is to do them in kind of patches. Looks like Burgess Meredith from the 60s Show. Yeah, I was definitely pulling from that too. Thanks. I'm glad. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it was kind of like a mix of him and like the 90s animated series and just kind of my own, I don't know, my own just kind of whatever came out. So it's kind of a mix of all those. But yeah, I was definitely channeling a little bit of that kind of thing he does. Yeah, I need to watch more of that show. That was good times. Okay, so I'm thinking as I'm going to try to do this blue on the background, and then I'm gonna let's see, I'm thinking I might have purple coming in through the window and then having that kind of rim light the back of them, and then doing like a warm gray on his face, so it's a little more of a muted look. I don't know, we'll see. Figure if I do the background first, then I can help me kind of put him in it. Of course, I can always use. I got colored pencils and stuff too. I can always throw in here if I need some extra, textures or whatnot. But so far, this marker's holding out pretty well. I'm trying to be a little more gutsy with my coloring choices when I color traditionally, because when you're doing it digitally, you can throw things on and try things out, and if it don't work, you can always just change it. But you don't always have that option, obviously, with traditional. But when you see things happening there, you're just like, oh, that's so cool. Then I don't know, it just makes it worth it. So All right, people. What color should the couch be that he's sitting on? Part of me is thinking a little more of a saturated blue, but I don't know, man. That might, I don't know if that's gonna be that or like a purple, because I thought I could have some purple coming from the window and hitting him, and then maybe like more muted purple. I don't know. Still thinking that one through. We're kind of winging this one. Technically all of them. I wing all of them, but you know. Let's see. Needs purple. Okay, sounds good. There definitely will be purple. Don't you worry. That will be happening. Maybe I can purple the highlights of his suit and the tie. And then I can use something a little more pale or muted or whatever for the seat, for the chair. Okay, this guy's holding out. This marker's holding out pretty good. Okay, so let's see. Let's go. Let's find a purple. Actually, you know what? Let's see. How's that one? Yeah, that's a bit. That's a little blue purple-y. This is violet, as they say. Okay, that's kind of a darker purple, so we'll keep that one in mind. Let's see. What is this one? A light violet. It's kind of more reddish, almost. Okay, alright, that works. Let's go with that one. Purple highlights on the hat. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. I haven't used this marker a whole lot, so it is nice and full, which is awesome. Actually, I might be able to use that real dark purple, one of those lighter ones. Hold on, we'll see. Yeah, I really want to keep this kind of a cooler temp. Not cool as in like, yeah, that's really cool, but more like cool temperatures. Like purples and blues are cooler colors. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that does look pretty sweet, doesn't it? If I do say so myself. Okay. Well, tell you what, it is called the Iceberg Lounge, so maybe his seat is more of a strong blue. Yeah, not quite that strong. But, what is this one? Royal blue? Ooh, okay. No. That's still a little, I don't want it to compete with that too much, so. Once I'm done with the coloring, I probably am going to come in and with the ink tools and just add a little bit more kind of a grungy texture to this couch. I don't want, yeah, just so it's not so pristine. What's cool is with this marker, since I am kind of making it a little bit more, you know, worn and grungy, I don't have to worry about being so perfect with my my strokes. I can just let it get a little bit gnarled. That kind of serves the purpose of having a okay. Yeah, see, the idea I'm going for is he is pretty much pristine, but his surroundings are a bit more grungy. You could say his surroundings more accurately represent the monster inside, if you want to be all artsy-fartsy about it. Cool. Sup, Rev? How's it going, buddy? Yeah, it's going well. It's going well. It's great getting to catch you live. Catch you live today. That was a lot of fun. Sorry I didn't get to stay for the whole thing, but yeah, that was a good time. I have a little bit of a bone to pick that when I was able to join your water park, or that you were playing, that they made me this old man. Although he was a silver fox, so I'll give him. I will take that at least. But trying to make the penguin as dapper as possible. Let's see. So I kind of want. Let's see. Well, one thing we're gonna do is where's my. Marker. I'm just tossing markers everywhere, apparently. There we go. I was going to be like, hey, I'm not that old. But on the other hand, if I look like that when I'm old, I will. Yeah, exactly. It's like, what was that about? It's like, come on, Twitch. I'm not that bad. It's like, what are you trying to tell me? Probably gonna get a darker gray for the sill. Yeah, but that is kind of a cool feature that the game lets you put your Twitch tag in, and you can actually be a member of the team of the customers coming in. I think I've never seen a game do that before, so that's pretty cool. I'm sure a lot of games do that, and I'm just not aware of. But that was pretty cool. Warm gray for the smoke. I'm still thinking about how I want to do the what colors I want to use on the skin, because I don't want to just do a normal skin tone. I kind of want to do something that fits like tonally with the image, or like within the scene. So I kind of want to go a little more blue-ish, cold-ish, but we're still thinking here, still thinking. Let's see. Let's go ahead and just add some kind of gnarling marks back here. So let's say we got no, that's way too dark. Was it this one? That's pretty good. Where's the other one? Where was the one that had a little bit more of a reddish, tint to it? I'll tell you what, let's just get that going right now. But yeah, Rev, yeah, if you weren't here earlier, I'm trying something a little bit different or a little new with my with the stream and the coffee or Ko-Fi, however you want to say it, page. So anytime if you donate $5 or more, then you get to pick the character that goes that gets drawn on the stream, and I'll be drawing them in order when they're received. So if that's something you're interested in, you know, that's a good way to help me out. So I'd appreciate it. No pressure, of course. But yeah, just something to keep in mind if that's something you're interested in doing. If nobody picks anything, then I'll pick, I guess. But if I run out, but hopefully somebody will think of something, because I want to make sure I'm drawing stuff that you guys want to see, and also that does help me out too. I've had a couple near misses with the job situation lately, so I'm kind of looking for help. Yeah. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, just an idea I had. The for those watching on YouTube, the link to that is on the pinned comment. It's also in my description of my page. All that fun stuff. I don't know where to find it on Twitch, but there it is. So, but yeah, I got page 3 of my Barbarian book done today. I don't know. It's got quite a bit of blood in it, so I don't know if I want to show that on stream or not. We'll see. I mean, it's all pencil, so it's not like you can really see it, but or tell exactly what it is. But you never know. Let's see. Let's see. You know what? Let's just go warm grays here. Too close to the cigarette, so I'll have to fix that. I might just black out the whole that whole cigarette thing except for the end. We'll see. I do kind of want to leave some of this here on the side for a kind of a backlight. This is all just kind of a base tone anyway. That's supposed to be teeth. Okay, I can fix that. Yeah, we were also having fun thinking about like what kind of old school like TV or movie actors or whatever would be fun, like Batman characters. So like, yeah, I mentioned earlier, I was kind of thinking of Humphrey Bogart when I was designing this page or coming up with this idea. I just thought, man, Humphrey Bogart playing Penguin would be dope. But we got some fun ideas like Barbara Eden as Catwoman, which, yeah, I'm down for. Who's the other one? Someone from the one chick from the Beverly Hillbillies is Harley Quinn. Which I'm down for. As long as the original Harley Quinn and not like the current one that has the... Not like the new one where DC is doing the Harley Quinn Fartacular special. The whole thing is all about Harley Quinn farting. And yes, that is real. I'm not making that up. Because that's what people want to see, right? Tell you what, let's do this. Let's see. So if I come in here. If I have like a solid blue color, that might be a little too dark. That's why I always have a test page, folks. Yes, that it is. I was surprised my own self. Yeah, because, you know, DC knows exactly what audiences want, don't they?
Let's bring that beat back.
It's probably a little bit brighter than that. So let's take push this back just a little bit. I mean, I could always do the classic orange and blue contrast colors. It's one of those things when once you know to look for it, you can never unsee it. Let's see, let's just put this on the couch. So that way it's not, you know, coming in like that. I don't know, I'm kind of cheating things here a little bit. wondering if I might have ruined this. I don't think so, but who knows. Well, we're still doing pretty darn good on time, I gotta say. So that's exciting. So now that we made a mess, let's see if we can make something out of it here. Okay. Add some highlight. Highlights there. We'll fix the eyeball. Something there. Yeah, I want to fix the teeth. A little bit of a hot spot there. A little bit of a hot spot there. Yeah, no worries. Okay. And the beauty about it is you can always come back and add more line work if you feel like you need it. Let's see here. What if I, oh yeah, what if I did? bullet holes. Sorry, I keep forgetting to talk. I feel like I should talk more, but I'm having so much fun, I keep forgetting to. Trying to think here. Let's see her. Let's see her. Looks like this is probably going to get done a bit quicker than I expected. Let's see. Just maybe. I give that's maybe justifying some of that purple coming in. Since I got a little time here, might as well give him a little, might as well gruff him up a little bit more. Give him a couple little. He's nice, Ma, right? We had a good life. I'll take care of yous. Oh, if I'd thought about it, I'd put an umbrella somewhere in here. Oh well. Didn't think of that until just now. Darn. Spot some of these little spots I missed. Screw it. Let's just... Let's just... There. I mean, I think that's a pretty cool looking penguin, if I dare say so myself. Might come in with some darker grays maybe and do a little... Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, I decided to go a little experimental today and see what happens. So glad you like it. I'm just kind of trying to grunge up the background here a little bit. A little bit of that purple in his teeth, so we'll go and fix that. There. Give that a second to dry, and then I'll fix that line there. Let's see. Thank you so much. Okay. I admit I'm running out of things to do on this, so we'll just I guess yeah, nothing left to do other than just sign it and call it good. So let's go ahead and do that. I'll just there we go. All right, feeling pretty good about that one. So actually, you know what, just one little other spot I missed. Here we go, a couple little white spots. Get rid of all that white. Get rid of that. It don't need to be there, so get rid of that. Tell you what, I am gonna punch this couch out a little bit further. So now the couch is sitting forward a little bit more. Or at least it should be appearing that way. There we go. And now, all right, I think will call that good for tonight. So awesome. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. This was a lot of fun. And once again, if you guys are interested in choosing some characters to be drawn in future streams, you can request those by going to my Ko-fi page, which is on the screen there. If you're on YouTube, it's in the pinned comments. Not 100% sure exactly where it is on Twitch, but you can find the just a couple lines up in my stream in the feed there. It's on there if you're in Twitch. So, but anyway, I thank you guys so much. But yeah, anyway, $5 lets you pick the drawing of the character you want, and then I'll just put it on the list and we'll draw them in order. So I am eagerly interested to see what you guys want, and it can be anybody. It doesn't have to be comic book characters. It can be video games, animation, movies, whatever, as long as it's, you know, PG-13 or lighter. I don't want any of those, you know what I mean. So keep it clean. But otherwise, yes. So that would be greatly appreciated if you guys feel like doing that. Otherwise, I do offer commissions and am selling original art. This will be going up for sale on the Ko-fi page as well, if that's something you guys are interested in. So thank you very much. Thank you. So anyway, yeah, so that's been, I guess that's gonna do it for this week. So once again, my name is Tim. This has been the Golem Wolf Tuesday night draw stream. So yeah, so anyway, I guess if nobody comes up with anything, if nobody puts anything in there, then I'll have to pick something at random. So hopefully we'll figure something out by next week. But anyway, thank you again all so much for watching, guys. I hope you had fun, and I will see you all next time. All right, take care, guys. Bye.